everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Heck Creatives. Today we're going over number 59 Cover Girl and number 60 Crimson BAT from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Now let's get to it. So here's the box for Cover Girl. I actually really like the artwork on the front. If they were to make an animated series in this style, I think it would work out pretty well. Cover Girl, the figure, is over here. Courtney Cover Girl Krieger is her name. On this side, we have all the different stats that she has, and I won't bother looking up. Number 59, we also have on the other side the same picture as on the front, looking really nice and close up. On the back, we have the figure itself, all the legalese, the stats, and the accessories with the figure. So now let's take a look at Cover Girl and uncover her. That didn't come out right. Another point of contention among the fans is the face on this figure. It does not represent the artwork at all. That shows a younger version of Cover Girl, whereas this is a more older seasoned version of Cover Girl, but I'm not sure if I like this face at all. The lips are huge, the eyes have strange eyeshadow on them, and her face looks kind of like a skull, her skin pulled back, as far as her hair is pulled back as well. The hair looks really nice, I think, but I think the face needs work. I'm not sure what's going on with this wave currently. I did hear there actually was a sculptor that was fired as far as that goes, or at least let go, and this has made the line, I believe, suffer in this kind of way. It's a nice looking head sculpt in concept, but in actuality, it doesn't look that good at all. The body is brand new, I believe. This is a really nice jacket. It looks wonderful. You can see, I think on here, at least some after-grade hallmarks of the G.I. Joe arrow looking up, which is pretty cool. I think that's what I initially thought when I turned this figure around. There is some nice little fur going around the neck, which looks awesome. We do have a really cool, I can't tell what this is, like an eagle or a badger or something. It's really hard to make out under this light over here, but the jacket looks nicely sculpted and I like it a lot. The shirt comes down to a large colored V-neck going down a little pretty, kind of too far in a way almost, interestingly enough. The shirt looks really nice. I do like the belt over here, and this outer belt is really cool too. Not sure what goes in here, but that should be something removable. That's a shame, Hasbro. Don't do that. There's also a little slot in here for something, as well as some pouches that keep falling down on the body. I'm not a big fan of this kind of thing. That's a shame. This is a gun holster pouch, which has some nice deco on it. As far as that goes, little dots everywhere, and the sort of like iPad tablet pouch right over here. Her legs are the reuse of Lady J, which is fine, I guess. The boots, I think, are reused too, but are colored differently enough for me to think twice. They look nice and pretty good, and yeah, she's a good looking figure as far as that goes. She has fingerless gloves, which are really well done, and they look awesome. And yeah, it's just a really pretty good figure. It isn't the best, but it isn't the worst, but it's still Cover Girl. As far as accessories go, she comes with this pistol that fits nicely in her hand. I actually like it more than other pistols in action figure lines because it actually has some deco, some nice color, some nice look to it, a little bit of silver, and it fits nicely in her hand. Very well done. She also comes with this rifle or shotgun. It's pretty good. It has paint on it and looks really nice in her hand. It's hard for her to hold it because of some articulation issues and stuff like that, but it's still pretty decent and good. It's nice, I guess, but not as good as the pistol. With a wrench in one hand and a tablet in the other, these are some pretty unique accessories she comes with. The wrench is really nicely done. I like the deco on it. Little hole over here, a little nub over here, I'm not sure what that does, and of course the wrench part with little screwing pieces over here. That's really nicely done for this. It works really well and looks great from both sides. The tablet is really cool too. It has some cool deco, I believe, of her Wolverine tank driver thing that she has. That would be a great HasLab someday to have her drive that. That'd be really awesome. On the back, it's just a sort of flat black with a little bit of sort of just sculpt on that. That's a nice little piece and works out really well. Fits in her hand pretty easily, and it's really cool. Nice unique accessories, finally. All three accessories, the pistol, the tablet, and the wrench, can be stored on her person very easily and nicely. I love the tablet storage too. It's really cool, and more Joes should come with this new tech. Sadly, the rifle can't be stored, but whatever, I guess. As far as articulation goes for Cover Girl, the head is on a ball that goes around all the way very nicely. Back this far, forward this far, nice pivot, really good. Up this far and down all the way around. You do get a butterfly joint that works pretty okay with this jacket. There is a swivel at here that should be cupped. I don't know why it's straight on. It should be cupped to the shoulder. That'd be great. We also get double jointed elbows that work out really well and are a little bit stiff because of me just opening this figure. You do get a swivel at the both wrists, but you get a up and down hinge for this one, and then for the other one you get a side to side hinge. Again, they aren't moving as great because they're brand new, but c'est la vie. Swivel over here and back and forward and side to side, as well as you could do that same thing with the hips. Swivel that around too. Also, you do get drop down hips and up this far, very well, back this far, very well. You do get out this far and out this far with the splits, moving the pegs down and going up to prevent scratching. You do get a swivel at the rotation over here, as well as rotation a little bit farther down. You do get double jointed knees going up this far and down with a swivel at the boot, a down, and then a up, then a pivot with 2 pegals at the bottom of the feet. She's a nice looking figure and pretty good. I would have probably preferred her blonde version with a different head sculpt, but other than that, she looks fine, I guess. These pouches keep falling down though and keep bugging me as I pose the figure, so my opinion may change later on, but she's pretty good for now, not the best. Here we have CoverGirl next to Scarlet and Lady J. I'm glad to have more women on the Joe team. That's awesome. I find that CoverGirl looks the best as far as cleanness goes. She doesn't have too many scraps or any other extraneous colors going on with her. It's very simple and clean, whereas Scarlet is kind of a jumbled mess of color, and Lady J is too much of one color. CoverGirl just balances everything out. She doesn't have the best head sculpt though, with Scarlet having the best and Lady J having her ball cap, but CoverGirl certainly has everything else going for her. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Here is the box for the Crimson Bat. The deco is beautiful on this. I want a t-shirt and a poster of this. This is phenomenal. Really nice looking, all red and beautiful. The actual action figures down here. Crimson BAT, Battle Android Trooper right down there. We also get some more deco on the side. It kind of carries over a little bit. So if you have multiples, you can pose them that way. At least the boxes. There is some stats over here. Number 60. On the top is the Cobra logo, by the way. We also have on the back another Cobra logo. All the accessories you get, that's a lot. Pictures of the figure, and now let's open the Crimson Bat. I usually don't go into these, but now that I have a Cobra version, I might as well. There are codes on these. This one's Cobra-fied. This one isn't Joe-fied, but does have Joe logos on the sides. On this side, we have some nice handles over there with the character numbers on the side over here. Also have on the back some more logos for the characters, and on each side, there's some more handles for carrying, and on the bottom, it's just sort of plain, but they put a lot of effort into these, and they should be recognized. Great job, Hasbro, for making some nice weapon storage. I've already reviewed the actual BAT model twice, so I'm just going to go over this quickly. I like the silver on the head. It looks nice as far as that goes. Reminds me of Cobra Commander a little bit. We have a little vent over here. It looks pretty cool. We have some black on the back. We have some dark red that looks pretty nice, and I wish was more on the figure. On the shoulders over here with a Cobra sigil in the sort of anti-Joe symbol pointing down where theirs is pointing up, and there's another Cobra symbol right over here. We have some black arms that could be silver, I'm not sure, but they look good in black anyways. There's some more dark red over here, and the silver on this is really nicely done. I love how that looks. We have some good grenades over here, a little holster over here that goes to the bottom, and black strap over here. On the back, there's a little port for the backpack, some more wiring and stuff. This could be silver on the thing. I don't know. That would look nice over there. You have some more dark red over here on the sides. We have some more just plain old red over there, and some black and gray boots that look nice. I feel like this figure could have used a little more dark red or some other color to make it pop. There's kind of a weird mishmash of colors. Maybe drop a color or accentuate another color even more. But either way, this guy looks pretty nice, and Crimson Bats are cool, yo. Just like last time, he does come with battle damage accessories, which is awesome. I don't know why the Python Patrol one skipped out on that, but this is really cool over here with a lot of different stuff in the year 2022. Interestingly enough, that's kind of weird, but this is really cool. I love this logo just sort of decaying in front of our eyes. We also have a claw, a battle damaged head. It looks very nice and goes all the way around to sort of the back on that, and it's super cool. I like the pink eye. That's really interesting. And then we have a little drill bit over here, or a flamethrower. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but they're pretty mechanical and pretty cool. He also comes with a pistol that we've seen before and actually fits quite nicely into the holster right over here. And he comes with this flamethrower piece as well as a rejuvenated, nice looking plate for his chest. Again, model 00003 and then year 2022. too, with a little barcode thing over here. I'm actually wondering if I open more of these up, will the model number change? That'd be interesting to have different models of your bats walking around, and if everybody had a different model in general. And he also comes with the backpack you can port everything into. It's nicely done with some red tubing over here, but it's mostly black. Could have used some silver over here. That'd be great. But yeah, it's a pretty cool backpack. You can't store the battle damage accessories though. That's a shame. I gotta say though, the connection is very flimsy, so be really careful with this guy. I'm not sure what'll happen in the coming months or weeks, but beware. For comparison, here is the Crimson Bat next to the regular Battle Android Trooper and the Python Patrol Bat. They look nice together, but I find the original just so much more striking, as well as the Python Patrol is so much more striking. So sadly, I feel like the Crimson Bat is dead last. There really could be some other colors used for him, a little more silver to make it pop maybe, I don't know. CoverGirl stands at about 5 3/4 inches tall, while the Crimson Bat stands at about 6 1/4, maybe 6.5 inches tall or so. They look pretty good together next to Jesse Heck Creative. That's so nice of you, CoverGirl, to reprogram the Crimson Bat to assist the elderly. But can I play video games? Overall, these are some pretty nice figures. I find that while a lot of them are reuse, they are worthy of being in the collection. CoverGirl is a figure I really wanted initially. From the start, basically, of the G.I. Joe Classified line, more women in the team means more representation for all, and I really love that. She's a mechanic, she has a really cool iPad-looking thing, she has her really cool wrench, as well as a pistol and a rifle. She also looks great with that jacket, and the pants are fine too. It's really nice color schemes as well for the figure, and my one big objection is the head. It looks too old, I think, for the character. Maybe in a future release, we'll get a blonde version of her that looks a little bit younger, so I could use that head instead, but for now, this is pretty okay. The Crimson BAT, while being completely a reuse of the original BAT, still looks pretty good. It's not my favorite bat by a long shot, but it looks nice and would be great next to some Crimson Guards, the Crimson Twins, or even Cobra Commander himself. I like the new additions of colors to it. The eye is really nicely done, as well as the black for the claws and arms is pretty cool, but I find the rest of him just doesn't have enough dark red or any other cohesion of color. I would strip the gray off of it, maybe put a lot of silver in its place or some dark red, and that would really tighten up the color scheme. It's a nice figure, but not as good as it probably could be. I recommend picking up CoverGirl to add to your G.I. Joe ranks, but for Cobra, you might want to sit it out on the Bat, picking up some Crimson Guards instead. So which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Heck Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jesseheckcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching and keep being creative. Stay tuned.